Okay, that's funny. I completely neglected to hit the record button a second ago. But today we're going to pick back up in Genesis chapter 42, this time in verse 21. A little bit of context before we continue. Joseph, who was made the ruler, or second only to the ruler in Egypt, because he interpreted Pharaoh's dreams and foretold of 7 years of plenty and then a famine. His brothers came to acquire grain, and he has been treating with them. In the past, his brothers wronged him, and so we now pick up in Genesis chapter 42, verse 21. It goes like this. Let's see if we can finish the chapter. They said to one another, "Surely we are being punished because of our brother. We saw how distressed he was when he pleaded with us for his life, but we would not listen, and this is why this distress has come upon us." Reuben replied, "Did I not tell you not to sin against the boy? But you wouldn't listen. Now we must give an accounting for his blood." They did not realize that Joseph could understand them. He turned away from them and began to weep. But when he turned back and spoke to them, he had Simon taken from them and bound before their eyes. Joseph gave orders to fill the bags with grain and to put each man's silver back in his sack and to give them provisions for their journey. After this was done for them, they loaded their grain on their donkeys and left. At the place where they stopped for the night, one of them opened his sack to get feed for his donkey, and he saw silver in the mouth of his sack. "My silver has been returned," he said to his brothers. "Here it is in my sack." Their hearts sank, and they turned to each other trembling. "What is this that God has done to us?" When they came in to their father Jacob in the land of Canaan, they told him all that had happened to them. They said, "The man who is Lord over the land spoke harshly with us and treated us as though we were spying on the land. But we said to him, 'We are honest men, we are not spies.' We were 12 brothers, sons of one father. One is no more, and the youngest is now with our father in Canaan. The man who is Lord over the land said to us, 'This is how I will know whether you are honest men. Leave one of your brothers here with me and take food for your starving households and go. But bring your youngest brother to me, so I will know that you are not spies, but honest men. Then I will give your brother back to you, and you can trade in the land.' As they were emptying their sacks, there in each man's sack was his pouch of silver. When they and their father saw the money pouches, they were frightened. Their father Jacob said to them, 'You have deprived me of my children. Joseph is no more, and Simon is no more, and now you want to take Benjamin? Everything is against me.' Then Reuben said to his father, 'You may put both of my sons to death if I do not bring him back to you. Entrust him to my care, and I will bring him back.'" Talking about Benjamin, his youngest son. But Jacob said, "My son will not go down there with you. His brother is dead, and he is the only one left. If harm comes to him on the journey you are taking, you will bring my gray head down to the grave in sorrow," meaning he died of sorrow. And that's it. We finished it. Good job. Jesus loves you. Have a great day.